Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am excited and perplexed and disappointed all at the same time. I just experimented with this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. As you can see from the title, it didn't go as planned, but I do want to give you some information about the product. So this is one of Estee Lauder's foundations. It's been around for a while. I've actually heard a lot of good things about it, and I'm looking for a new staple foundation, so I thought, why not try this? So, as you all know, I am extremely pale. So I ordered the lightest shade, and on Ulta's website, the swatch looked pretty light, and the shade name is Cool Bone. Cool Bone. So first you would think, oh, it's not, you know, warm toned, it would be cooler toned. With the undertones, and bone. Oh, that must mean it's really light. Cool. Well, we're gonna get into that in a minute. 24-hour staying power, looks fresh and flawless through heat, humidity, non-stop activity. Won't change color, smudge, or come off on clothes. Lightweight and so comfortable you won't believe it's long wear. Medium buildable coverage, won't clog pores. Oil controlling, oil free, fragrance free, dermatologist and ophthalmologist tested. Okay, so that's a lot to promise in a small bottle. So I guess without further ado, let's get right into this. All right, so before we get into applying this foundation, I'm going to apply the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Primer. The smell is just like really strong. It smells like really peachy. Ooh, and it's really cool. Ooh, it's like cooling my skin off. It's really cool. Oh, it's super tacky. I'm just going to apply that in my T-zone where I usually get kind of oily throughout the day. All right, so now we are gonna go in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup Foundation. Let's get a smell. Okay, so that smells pretty like clay, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really have like a fragrance in it, which I like that. I am a little bit concerned. This is their lightest shade and it's kind of dark. This is the shade Cool Bone, which, you know, would make you think it's, you know, cool and light like bones, you know. All right, so there's no like spatula or any kind of like applicator to help me put this on my face, so I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand, just like get that comparison, so you see like the difference. I'm just hoping that it's not going to come out as orange as it seems on my hand, and I'm pretty concerned because you would think with a name like Cool Bone, with like cool 1 and bone 2, this would have like nice cool undertones, you know, but this is like, this looks orange for real. This for real looks orange, and I'm kind of scared, to be quite honest. I'm kind of scared. All right, so this is what we got going on. I am going to take my damp beauty blender, it is an original beauty blender, and just start tapping this lightly into the skin. And we'll see what we get. We'll see if this oxidizes into like a super insane orange, you know what I'm saying. That would be terrible. So for the name, it's called Stay in Place. Like I said before, it seems very like wet and easily transferable, so I'm definitely gonna have to set this. I'm just concerned about its longevity. All right, and it looks like even with the amount I put on, this is supposed to be full coverage. I'm kind of disappointed. All right, I'm going to leave my under eyes for the concealer, but I did apply some to my eyelids, so I'm just gonna check it out with my glasses on. And I mean, I did apply some to my neck, so the color difference isn't that crazy, but if you look at my chest color compared and my hand color compared, this is kind of ridiculous that this is the lightest shade and it's called Cool Bone. Are you kidding me? It looks dewy. It's already settling into my lines. I'll just have to like smooth it out with concealer and then set it to fix that. So this definitely should not be worn on its own, and you will definitely have to set it. I'm gonna have to wear a turtleneck with this. Are you kidding me? All right, so as you can see, yeah, this is not really covering up any of my breakouts I have going on right now. I actually might just return this, honestly, because this wasn't cheap. And I've heard so many good things about it. I was expecting a lot more. I'm like on a quest to find my perfect foundation because I haven't found it yet. But overall, I mean, just applying it, it doesn't, I can tell that something's on my skin, but it's not like super heavy, which is so weird that I can tell that it's on my skin because it's like, it has like a dewier finish, right? And it's like only light to medium coverage. It's not like a full coverage foundation, because with a full coverage foundation, you would like expect to be able to feel something on your skin. But with this light of coverage, I shouldn't even be feeling anything on my skin, honestly. So I'm a little bit disappointed in this, but I am going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera and then come back to you guys with some final thoughts. Alright, I'm checking in. This is so weird. So I was applying concealer to the normal areas like under my eyes, on my nose, forehead, chin, and it blended out perfectly everywhere. I was using my Shape Tape concealer, and I started blending out on my nose, and I noticed that my nose was just like really tacky, and I would like press into my nose with the sponge, and it like, I don't know if you could see like the red spots on my nose where the foundation used to be, but it like, can you hear that with the sponge? It's like pulling the foundation off of my nose as I'm like trying to blend out. I don't know, like I thought it might be the primer that I used because it was like a mattifying primer, but I used that like all over my cheeks and on my forehead and my chin, and the only place that this is happening is my nose. It's like taking the product off as I'm trying to like blend it out. So I am just gonna call this a complete failure. I have no idea what is up with this foundation. I've heard really amazing things about it, but I'm gonna have to just like take it off, or else I'm not gonna be able to like blend out my contour or blend out a highlighter on my nose. Like, it's just ridiculous. So I give this a complete and total failure. I guess that's it. Just like comment below, have you used this foundation? It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. It's I don't really understand what's happening. This is so weird to me, like I don't really understand. And I tried wetting the beauty blender again to see if that would help, but nothing helped. Like, have you used this? Does this work for you? Like, comment below. If you aren't already, please subscribe. I make new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I want to thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or whatever, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!